you want my perception? I mean, we don't have much offensive pop, so when you're trying to when you don't have much offensive pop, then you have to create opportunities for your team. So at that point, if you don't execute the opportunities that you give your team, then you run into problems. So both offensively and defensively, at times our IQ is mediocre, which means we have to continue to spend more time. And then on top of it is, I would say that my feeling is we're in disarray. So what I mean by that is when I've had my really good teams, like they know what to do when. And our team right now has no consistency, which is basically we're asking them to do some things that they've never had to do before. So when I say disarray, for instance, we played Kevin Taylor 18 more minutes tonight. He's only practiced 4 or 5 times. Chaz Brown practiced 3 days, and we played him, and basically all I want to do is wet his beak so that down the line we can get him more minutes. Because we had an 8-minute limit on him today. We weren't going to play him past 8 minutes. So I just want to play him. So it's very difficult when you're adding new guys into the mix to really be a good team. As simple as that. I almost feel like we're playing games with no preseason practice when you add new guys to the list. So, and the bottom line is, look, you got to be good enough to win, right? I mean, we could sit there and analyze the game, and I know our radio guy said, well, were you sluggish to start? I said, not really. That's kind of how we played all year, right? We hit our numbers exactly. We shot 39-7, which is probably a little better than normal, right? And we made 7 threes for 26%, which is probably a little bit better than normal as well, or right on, right? And then we had 9 assists, which, if you could tell me a good team that averages 8 or 9 assists, I don't know if I've ever seen a team average that little, right? That has 1. So ultimately, my job is to build it so that when the game gets close, we can win the game. Right now, we've been in the 3 games that we've lost. We've been close, but we can't win the game. So ultimately, we have to figure out a formula to help them win a game. Now, I don't think we're going to be all the way there for another 3 weeks. So what we have to do is we have to try to win games that we're capable of winning in the interim, right? And then build some momentum so that we can win some games like this. Because this was a winnable game. You know, they played well in spurts, but they hit some moments where they weren't great either, right? And we knew that was going to happen. But then we made mistakes that didn't allow us to win the game. Simple as that.